Parts for Meccano Set Four. These are all the Set 3 parts, minus the small hook. These are additional parts to these parts, and these are the totally new parts. 12.5-inch strip, 4-inch axle rod, a 1.5-inch axle rod, multi-purpose gear wheels, a 1/2-inch pulley, 2 3/4-inch washers, a new larger hook, 5.5 by 2.5 flexible plates, semicircular plates, curved plate, form slotted strips, and triangular plates, 1.5 by 2.5 inch. 6 models from the Meccano's 1970s Set 4 manual. There were 16 models in total in this manual. First of all, we have 4.1 flying jets. Let's watch that work. There it goes. Quite easy to make. I think the only problem with it is that these strips are slightly too bendy, and it would have been better if they'd mounted them vertically onto the bush wheel in the centre. That might have worked better, but yeah, that's a good model. 4.4 is a Gantry crane. I remember as a child having great difficulty building this, mainly to do with the string arrangement. Anyway, let's see this work. There's the hook going up and down. There's the gantry going right, left and right again. A good model. 4.5 is a platform weighing machine, and this was by far the most difficult model to make of the lot. It's virtually enclosed, which means it's very difficult to get at nuts in places. It really would have been good if they had had a box spanner with the set. And additionally, the rotating dials, unless you put some extra washer spaces in, they seem to just sort of like press against the walls of the machine and don't turn. But anyway, let's see this working. Get up nice and close so you can see the dials. And there you are. So that's probably, well, it's 1970s, so that's probably stone and that's probably pounds. It does work quite well. Internally there are strings which turn the dial, strings from the actual base platform. Despite the difficulty in constructing it, I'd say that's another good model. 4.10 is a horizontal steam engine. A bit fiddly to build in places because of having to join a lot of bent strips together. See that working. Works quite nicely. That's another good model. I like it. Model 4.15 is a Lunar Explorer. Let's take a bit of setting up. It has to go like that. Right, let's see that working. Sorry, not a Lunar Explorer, it's a lunar vehicle. Seems to work quite well. Quite elegant. The arm here is worked through the actual magic motor key shaft, which means you actually have to take that off to wind up the motor, and the standard magic motor pulley drives the back leg arrangement. That's another good model, quite easy to build. Finally, we have 4.16, which is a Frontier barrier, and this is the very first electronic set model. In the electronic set you always have a photo cell, and I've had to improvise one here because none of my Meccano's ones work. There's a photo cell there and a light, and if you break the beam from the light to the photocell, it may start a motor or a electromagnet, or it might stop the motor or the electromagnet. Starting and stopping is done by a relay which is inside here, and you must have a relay because the photocell or LDR can only take a small amount of current, so the relay allows a conversion to a higher current for the motor. So let's switch this on. It does start, the motor does start as you switch it on, just because the LDR at first is working because this bulb is lighting up. Right, now at the moment the LDR is conducting, so it's switched the relay on, but the relay is set in such a way that when its primary coil is on, it turns off the power to the motor. Right, so the idea here is a car comes along, breaks the beam, and then it has to get past just about. They could have had better gearing here. The M5 motor is in its lowest ratio, and there's a 4:1 reduction here on the pulleys, but they really do need more than that. It was very difficult to get that car through in time. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully I'll get onto Set 5 models soon.